So more section 2.2, derivatives of sines and cosines. Derivative of sine and cosine. To make it really, really easy, derivative of sine of x is cosine of x. Derivative of cosine of x is the opposite of sine of x. Now, a lot of people look at it and go, okay, I think I can keep track of the derivative as one of one is the other, but the sine, the plus and the minus is going to goof me up, understandably so. So here is what a lot of people will say. The derivative of the cosine starts with the letter C. So cosine says change, and the derivative of sine starts with an S. So this one says keep the sign the same. So if you look at how that works, it's kind of a dumb way to keep track of it, but it's actually pretty effective for a guy like me. So hopefully it works for you, or you'll come up with something similar to that. So finding the derivative, again, remember, one derivative per term. So if I look at this problem number 1, I go to find my derivative. Derivative would be dy over dx. Derivative of 2 sine of x, well, let's see. So that 2 is a constant. That 2 would come along for the ride. Derivative of sine is then supposed to be cosine. Derivative of sine of x is supposed to be cosine of x. One derivative, one term. Nice. Second one, looks like now we've got 2 terms. So our dy over dx this time. Derivative of x squared we've done plenty of times already. That's 2x. Derivative of 3 cosine of x. Again, the 3 is a constant, so let's bring it along for the ride. Derivative of cosine is the opposite of sine of x, which means you better throw an opposite on that 3. And there's your derivatives of sines and cosines. Supposed to be pretty straightforward. We will be doing a lot more with trig functions as we go, but derivative of sine is cosine. Derivative of cosine is the opposite of sine.